Hello everyone, welcome back to 1700. Earlier we had Danica Smith perform her fantastic song Suit of Armour, and she joins us here now. Hi Danica, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Thanks for the incredible tune earlier. I was just going to ask, what is Suit of Armour about?
It's about I guess the feeling of, it's so funny, I've been in the studio for so long that it's like all about how it sounds, but it's about just not really trusting anybody and just struggling to fall into a relationship or let yourself fall in love with someone or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I got when I listened. It's kind of like blocking yourself off from people and that impeding like life in general.
Yeah, it's I use music as a way of like figuring out why that I do that.
Which leads into what I was going to ask. So how is your songwriting process? Do you pull things from your real life? Do you see things in the paper and then like try and turn it into like a story or a song?
I'm pretty self-reflective, and I just use music as a way of like channeling my own frustrations, or just like when you're a bit stuck in life and you just want to figure out what's going on. I kind of use songwriting to like sit there and meditate on what I'm thinking and feeling and just try and cultivate like a bit of a song and something as honest as I can.
Yeah.
And what do you enjoy most about being a solo artist compared to being in a band?
I love it because I love being in bands as well, but I think just the solo thing is just kind of like, it's always felt very like important and special and something that I've contemplated putting down, but it feels like I would just be leaving something important behind. So it's just something that I've always like stuck with, even though I've done lots of other things. And now it's time to have its little outing.
Yeah. So Suit of Armour is your first solo release?
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously having heard it ourselves, it seems to be a kind of a folky but also has various different production elements. So what kind of style would you class your like overall music under?
I feel that it's kind of a mixture between folk and, someone said prog, and I was like, what? Like, I would not identify as prog, but I guess it is progressive folk in the sense that it's kind of like takes an old school, like iconic global thing of folk music, people music.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of just trying to experiment with it, especially in the production side of things. Like, I've always been really curious about production, and now I get to experiment with lots of things. So, yeah.
So what type of style would you most like to bring into that sort of experimentation? Like, is there any that grabs you?
No, not really. I don't really consider identifying a style and then bringing it in. I'm kind of more just like doing what I feel I want to do without limitation. Or if I identify limitation, just be like, why would I not do that kind of thing? And just I feel like the record, when it comes out, will be a bit more of like a big variety of ideas and styles, sort of in comparison to the single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what kind of stuff, like music, did you listen to growing up? Was it?
I listened to I loved my mum's music, which was kind of like Rodriguez, Carole King, just all the classics, Paul Kelly.
Yeah.
Like that kind of was the Australiana storytelling tip. And then, that's kind of, plus like, I don't really know. I love Jose Gonzalez, which I think is pretty common.
Yeah.
Dad always had like the Santana Supernatural album going, so I had like Smooth playing on repeat when I was a lot younger, so.
Amazing. I've never heard Santana in my life.
Wow,
I'm
really?
Sorry. Yes.
Me.
Never in my life.
We'll be joined shortly by Danica Smith for part 2. Don't go anywhere. You're watching 1700.